All right, guys, thank you for following me on this journey. Botox parties. Listen, that is the latest craze. It's like I said, the best thing since cheese. And I'm here at Nuyou Life Center for my first annual Botox party. Let's go in for a ride. Let's see what they're doing inside. Welcome everybody to Nuyou Life Center. Meet the owner, Miss Marie. Hi. We're here for the first annual Botox party thrown by Marie and her beautiful friend Adam.
Yes.
Come on in.
Come on
Let's see the party. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Not much. Listen, you guys are here for Botox. You guys are here for lip fillers. What else is going on? What else do you have going on? Teeth whitening, little tattoos. Listen, it's the real deal. It's a party, and this is what the people are doing now. This is the latest craze. Anybody who's in the know, that knows anything knows, we're here to do Botox, we're here to do lip filler, and we're here to get looking fly and keep it fly all day, every day at Nuyou Life Center in the Biltmore area of Phoenix, Arizona. Anybody wants to come here, be about it. We're here to let these wrinkles go. Hey everyone, we're here at the fabulous Nuyou Life Center Botox and Filler Party. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, here we go. We've got Miss B Bun Beauty and Adam. What are you going to get done today?
A lip flip.
A lip flip. How many times have you done a lip flip?
On myself or on patients?
Well, both.
D, all the above?
Yes, both.
Lip flips are a part of like my everyday treatment. My patients can't get enough, so I'd say I lost count, but last time I checked, probably over 200.
Wow. Okay, so you know what you're doing.
My
Like you
signature.
are a serious professional in this.
Yes.
So tell me, is it about to hurt?
No, it's a little bit of a sting, but it's nothing that anybody can't handle. You don't need to be numb. You just sit there, stay still, and it's over in a second.
Wow. Girls, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God, I'm a
flip
little
this
scared though. Okay,
Four
and
pokes.
did I hear you correctly? Did you just say that you've done it on yourself?
Yeah,
How?
I have to inject myself. I believe that I'm the best injector, so I've got to be able to do it, right?
I guess so.
Practice.
Let's flip this lip, as Adam
Let's
says.
flip this
All right.
lip.
Walk us through the process.
So everybody's lip anatomy is very different. So I have a technique where I'll map out someone's lip according to their nasolabial folds, the way the inside of their nostril lies, because you can't just dose a patient evenly and think that their lip will turn out evenly. Everybody's unique anatomy needs a certain amount of units per that side. So whenever I have my patient, I'm gonna alcohol prep, keep them nice and safe, infection-free.
We definitely need to be infection-free.
Definitely.
Right. And then we're just going to create a small little grid, which will only make sense to the injector, but it's important for the technique so that the flip is even despite the lip being uneven.
We want an even flip, right?
We definitely want an even flip, okay? Because
And
you know,
then-
we're about to go party, so everything has to be even.
Yes, and then I just tell my patient to lie back and relax. Go ahead and close your eyes.
Are you relaxed? Are you relaxed?
Very.
All right, and then you're in for
Come on,
4
come in.
pokes, okay? 1, 2, 3, little poke. 1, 2, 3, little poke. And then we're gonna move around this side. Gotta get it in there ever so way. 1, 2, 3, little poke. And last one. Very tolerable, right?
Didn't even know it was done.
Seriously? Because I feel like the lips are super
didn't even
sensitive.
bleed.
Like you don't feel it at all.
A little poke.
Okay, a little poke.
Like
Like
a
a
little
shot
sting.
little poke? Or like, what's a little poke?
Like a pinprick.
Okay,
Pinprick,
so
that's pretty
not
fair.
bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
And if you've ever had filler, it's a lot less.
Yeah, no kidding.
So how long does this last?
So Botox, depending your metabolism, is what is the variable of how long it will last. But I like to say that you'll probably have this split. It'll be pretty prominent for about 12 weeks.
Wow.
But everybody's
Oh, wait a
different.
minute. Your
so-
lip already looks different.
It's flipping.
Yes.
Flipping.
Does it feel weird?
Yeah. Well, not weird.
But like different. Like you feel it like,
I'm feeling it flip.
oh my gosh, that's crazy. I didn't realize that you would see
I
like,
didn't think
or
I
like
could.
have
Yeah.
immediate results, right? Because when you do Botox on the forehead,
Yes.
you're not seeing immediate results. It takes a couple of days to a week, right?
Yes.
But with this, it's immediate,
Yep.
and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm even
Girl.
more kissable.
I know.
Who's ready?
Better be careful.
We all are, right? Well, obviously, you know what you're doing. I mean, he looks amazing. Everything is even, as we would say.
Yeah, and actually Marie has it on special right now for only $100. That's one of the cheapest in the valley.
Wow. Listen, why are we
Buy the
not all
best.
getting lip
Buy
flipped?
the best.
Buy the best.
Get in here.
Absolutely. So is the lip flip the big new in thing instead of lip filler?
You know, every injector has a unique technique that they bring to the table. It just so happens to be mine. I wouldn't necessarily call it the new hot thing.
Okay.
But for me, it's just an added sprinkle to my treatment. So when you're coming in my chair, you want to obviously feel good when you're leaving. And I think that this is just a great way to give someone a little extra lift in their lips without diving into filler. Perhaps filler doesn't meet their budget, perhaps filler isn't something they want to do, but they just want that temporary little lift in their lip. I personally speak, I love all things filler and injections, but I don't want filler in my lips. I love my lips. But with a little flip, I just get a little extra volume and it looks awesome.
Okay, so this is not something that you do in between filler?
You can.
You
You
can.
can pair it with any filler and you can do it without it.
So once somebody gets the filler in their lips, they can also do this on top of it to make it even more
Absolutely,
pronounced?
because it all has to do with the muscles. Whereas filler builds volume, this neurotoxin goes into the muscles, collapses certain fibers depending the technique, which in turn makes the lip flip.
Wow.
So it's just an added
Bonus.
flip to the filler.
Okay.
And I will tell you, most of my filler patients do get the lip flip because they want that Russian technique where it's more pointy and prominent on the cupid's tip. So there's so many things that you can do. There's so many tools in an injector's toolbox that it just depends the look you're looking for.
Right.
But it's natural. It looks very natural.
So what are some of the negatives with this? What comes with it?
I wish it were a bit more permanent, but it's a neurotoxin. So depending your metabolism and how fast you burn that, it depends how long
It's how long it'll last,
You have individuals that will last for 8 weeks, whereas some is more so on the 12-week mark. So
Okay.
that's the unfortunate part, that it's not, everybody isn't the same. But I will tell you, one of the cool things about Nuyou Life Center is we dilute our Botox to a 1-to-1 ratio.
Oh.
So what that means is you're getting the purest form of Botox injected into your lips. So our hope is that with it being as pure as possible, it's lasting you as long as possible.
Okay.
So, and that's a variable. That's something anybody in the valley, any injector has the ability to dilute their Botox how they see fit. That's the scary thing. Here, you know what you're getting. We talk about your dose. You see me drop the med in front of you, and in turn, we hope that your results last you as long as possible.
Now, and also, you talked about price. Right now, at Nuyou Life Center, it is on special for $100. But normally, what does it cost for a lip flip?
$250 to $300 because it's a technique. But Marie, she likes to bring savings forward whenever she can. That's how she has a million patients. So
Yes.
she does it for $100 right now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. All right, we've got to see what's behind another door. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me into door number 4. Hello, hello. What's going on in here?
A little bit of laser teeth whitening.
Oh my gosh. So right now, what we're doing is at the Botox filler party, we are also having laser teeth whitening and little tattoos done by Miss Kenna Marie. So Kenna, with the laser teeth whitening, fill me in. What's the process? Does it hurt? How do you determine how much gel goes on there? Let me know. Give me all things laser teeth whitening.
It does not hurt, but there will be a little bit of sensitivity. But I have an R&D kit for that to numb the nerves. I use an organic dental grade whitening gel, and I apply it evenly to each tooth, like this.
So how do you know how much to apply to each tooth?
I just look at their tooth shape.
Okay, so it's not rocket science. We just get it on there based on the shape of the tooth and do try to get it evenly on there, correct? All right.
I try not to get the gums, just only the tooth.
So what happens if it gets on the gums?
It may blanch a little bit.
Okay,
But
so blanching is a possibility with laser teeth whitening, but if you have a good practitioner, she's trying her best not to get it on the gums so that we don't have those types of problems.
But if it does blanch, it's okay. It softens up within 24 hours. Your teeth will still be white, just have a little bit of blanched gums, but you'll still look great.
And now what is this tool called that you have here opening up the teeth?
This is a retractor. It's a mouth retractor. And I'm using a little micro needle, like a micro brush, to brush the gel on evenly. Everybody's teeth is different, so.
Manny, are you doing good? All right.
I'm almost done. After I apply this gel, I'm gonna give him some glasses and then I'm gonna put the light on for 20 minutes.
Okay, so the glasses. Let's talk about the glasses. The glasses are for what? To
It protects
protect the eyes from UV rays from the laser?
from the laser light, yes.
Gotcha.
This is a very powerful light, so you have to have the glasses on because the rays are very strong.
I don't think you want to be blind. So we've got the powerful glasses for the powerful laser and the rays to make sure that he's definitely not going blind, but his teeth are as white as they possibly can be.
All right.
So about how long does it take?
20 minutes. I'm gonna do 3 20-minute sessions. And here's my glasses, and here's the light.
Are you ready to go? Let's get this rocking and popping. I'm ready to see what happens after the first 20 minutes. Let's see how light it gets.
And while he's under the light, I always apply some Aquaphor to the lips because the light can be very drying to the lips, so it's very important to apply the Aquaphor.
All right. So we're gonna
And
keep the lips nice and juicy while you get your teeth whitened.
And just like that, we wait 20 minutes
All right.
and then we repeat 2 times.
Let's see what happens. Let's see how bright his teeth get in 20 minutes, and let's see how it goes in increments. Can't wait to see. We'll be right back. So we are back in door number 1 with Miss B Bud Beauty, and she is doing Botox, which is, as you know, is the hottest thing since fucking cheese. It is amazing, and every girl who's about it is doing it. We have Miss Nancy here, a first timer, which is always amazing to get somebody doing it for the first time. We're kind of popping her cherry a little bit, but I want to know, how does it feel? Does it hurt? Is she feeling a little irritated, agitated? Like, does she have allergies to the stuff? What to expect from our first timer to Botox? Come on in. Nancy, how you doing?
I'm doing really good.
How many pokes have you already had?
I've had 6 or okay, 5.
5. So how do you feel?
Nurse B is taking care of me.
Listen, Nurse B is amazing. She's kind of like the shit.
Yeah.
The best in the business right here in AZ, everybody. But do you feel, because I know you have allergies and things like that, do you feel agitated? Does it feel irritated? Not at all. All right, you have a few little bumps there, but of course, you know, you're gonna put some arnica on it or whatever, it will go down.
Probably the next 5-10 minutes max.
Right. Are you were you nervous?
A little bit. But
A little bit?
now.
All right.
She
I
made
mean,
me
it
feel
looks,
calm. She made me feel calm.
listen, she is the ultimate teacher.
Thank you.
I mean, she comes in swift with the education, so that everybody knows what's going on, and nobody has to worry about what's going to happen or how to take care of it before we leave, you know, the room. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Botox, the latest craze. Where do we need to start? How many do we need? How many pokes do we need?
Well,
you know, what's going on with that?
everybody's poke needs are different, depending, you know, their anatomy, how large their forehead is, how deep their wrinkles are. The amount of pokes someone will need is definitely dependent on that person. But as far as starting as early as you can, I think that there comes that fine line between 23 and 25 years old when those signs of aging start. I personally started at 27, and I really don't have many wrinkles because I keep them at a bay. And I have no regrets. I only wish I started earlier. And the reason is because you want to get it before it starts. So the preventative measure is definitely a true thing that you want to consider if you're around 23, 25. And you really don't need much. You shouldn't be walking into an injector saying, 80 units, $800. It should
Wow.
be more of a sprinkle technique where you're just kind of being preventive and relaxing those muscles to give your skin the ability not to bend and create creases. So everybody's a little different. It would be wrong to give like a set dose, but I would say express your concerns with your injector that you want to look natural, that you want to keep it light, And really, they should be able to get you with an adequate dose, something along the lines of 20 at max.
Okay, so here's the question of the hour. Like, you've got a wrinkle, several wrinkles across your face,
Yes.
your forehead, or wherever, right, that you're applying the Botox.
Yes.
What stops that wrinkle from continuing to form? Are we stopping the cells from forming underneath that wrinkle?
So it's a
Or-
combo. So when someone has super deep wrinkles, for her, she's not really a good example because she has absolutely stunning skin and really doesn't have a lot of deep wrinkles. But Botox is not going to completely eliminate deep wrinkles. You're going to want to go to a place like here, Nuyou, where we offer skincare routines, even advice down to lasers. Lasers are going to go down and penetrate the real problem of what's causing those deep wrinkles and fine lines, and really bring the collagen back to your skin that will get rid of those lines, paired with Botox. Botox is a band-aid for someone who has deep wrinkles. You really need to dive into your skincare. You really need to consider wrinkles, or you're not going to be as happy and your results are not going to last as long. But for this patient, because she has such fine line and wrinkles and she's at the age where we can dip into the preventative side, we're going in there, we're killing those cells that are starting to form and create those creases while relaxing the muscles and not allowing those creases to form within her actual skin pattern.
Gotcha.
So that for her is a little different. She's in a great boat.
So if you have these deep wrinkles, what do you do? Like laser, filler, and then would you do Botox on top of filler to get rid of it and keep it gone, or what do you do?
So deep wrinkles in the forehead, especially for our males, we're going to want you to do a round of lasers. You're going to want to discuss your skincare with your injector or anybody here at Nuyou, and really just put the money into it. You're going to invest a lot in your first year, and then you'll be able to carry those results with you throughout your lifetime. But going somewhere where it's a one-stop shop with lasers and Botox is definitely key. You don't want to put all your money into Botox and have to put so much that you're so frozen you can't make a facial expression to meet your satisfaction of calming your lines.
Right.
You want to invest a little bit in the laser, you want to invest a little bit in your skincare, and a little bit in Botox so that your results of Botox, which would be will last as long as possible.
Gotcha.
It's like a healthy routine of building a foundation to then make the cosmetic paint look as good as possible.
Gotcha.
You want to sand, you want to build a good foundation, and then your paint lies nice and flat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, let's see. Let's get some injections.
All right, you ready for your poke?
Okay, guys. It looks like it's not even phasing her at all.
Last poke.
Here we go. Amazing.
And she's done.
How do you feel?
I'm excited.
Well, we're definitely excited for the future of Botox, the future of Nancy, and an amazing face with no wrinkles. Listen, so we are back at door number 4 to recap with Miss Kenna Marie, the teeth whitening extraordinaire. I want to see how this turned out for our client Manny, and I want to check in with Miss Kenna Marie to see like what she did, if she did anything different, and what the aftercare is for Manny to make sure that his teeth stay as white as possible. Kenna, we're back in it, baby. Let me know, how did it go?
I think Manny's results pulled amazing. He did experience a little bit of sensitivity because he did brush his teeth before prior to coming here.
Don't brush. You'll be fine.
So, like, does it feel super sensitive because you brushed?
My teeth don't feel sensitive, but my gums. But I already knew coming in that I had sensitive gums.
Okay.
So I think knowing, again, next time not to brush or floss,
It'll be better.
it'll be much better. Yeah.
So, how
But
soon-
the pain's already going down.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it's not unbearable.
No.
Okay, it's not unbearable, it's just a little bit uncomfortable.
I recommend no brushing or flossing 4 to 6 hours before your teeth whitening appointment.
Okay, because it makes it extra sensitive.
It makes it extremely sensitive.
So what I want to know is, now that he's done, he's had his 3 20-minute sessions with the laser and all that stuff. When's the next time that he can come in and do it again?
It's up to you. I suggest wait at least 2 weeks. Some people come every month, every 3 months. It depends on your diet. Ultimately, it depends on your diet.
Okay, so let me know. In terms of diet, what are the things that he needs to stay away from And what are the things that are like easy breezy, you can have it all the time?
I suggest my clients to take an all white diet for at least 24 hours. No coffee, no Coca-Cola, no red sauce, no hot sauce, anything white, you know, water, Sprite, rice, chicken, that'll be okay. So anything that can stain your shirt will stain your teeth. Okay? I'm gonna apply a little bit of vitamin E oil to his lips.
All right, so everybody has that. We're not doing anything red or anything brown. No coffee, no marinara sauce, no spaghetti, no none of that. We're not doing any of that. But how many shades lighter do you think that you went for his?
I think we got 3 shades lighter, 3 or 4 shades lighter.
Okay, I mean that's amazing.
And that was only in a 40-minute session.
40 minutes, 3 shades lighter. Are you coming back?
Shades of gray, baby.
Listen, 50 Shades of Grey. You've heard it from his mouth. She's amazing, and we're definitely coming back. So there's no real pain with it, a little bit of sensitivity, and we can do the thing.
And I have the R&D pen, which is a remineralizer and desensitizer. So with his sensitivity, his sensitive gums, he would just apply this all over his teeth and gums and leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes before he goes to bed. Rinse, and voila.
Okay.
No sensitivity.
So you're giving all your clients this bag to go home with?
Yes.
What comes in the bag?
I give them a brand new toothbrush, the R&D pen, a brush up wipe that they can just take their finger and just wipe the teeth instead of like...
If anything stings, right?
Right.
Okay.
A little Aquaphor, aftercare card.
So the Aquaphor is for the lips?
For the lips.
For the lips, okay, because the laser light was drying.
It's very drying.
So we want to make sure that everything is soothed and going well.
So yes, I send every one of my clients home with the take-home bag.
Perfect. All right, Manny, here it is. You've got the smile worth $1 million. You ready?
Ready.
All right, thank you. All right, you guys, we are in door number 5 where they are doing tiny tattoos. Tiny tattoo means a 1-blade tattoo machine for a tiny tattoo on the wrist, the arm, forearm, or maybe even just a little bit behind the ear. We have Miss Emily right now here to go over a tiny tattoo for Miss Kenna and show us what it's all about. So first things first, Emily, what are you doing? Walk us through the process of a tiny tattoo.
Right now, I'm just cleaning Kenna's skin so we don't get anything infected. She already has a tiny tattoo that we're just going to touch up here.
It's like a 2-year-old tattoo.
Yep, so we're going to take this single needle tattoo machine, use a little bit of black ink here, and we're just going to go over her existing design.
Now with the 1 blade, does it work, or single blade, I'm sorry.
Needle.
With the single needle, single blade, at this point, does it work the same way when you go to a tattoo shop and are having things done?
Yep, so the difference between this needle and when you go to a regular tattoo shop is this one's just way smaller. They'll use 5 needles, 7 needles. If you get, something with big shading, they might even get up to 20 needles. So this is just 1 needle instead of a larger concentration of needles, but it's the same machine, the same ink, the same depth in the skin. The single needle is just pretty popular right now to have these fine line tattoos.
Awesome. So does it still scab over like a regular tattoo?
It does. So it'll scab and exfoliate. However, because it's only 1 needle going into the skin, it'll be pretty quick. It heals probably in 2 weeks, but if you're gonna get a touch up, we usually tell you to wait 6 weeks.
Right, so we're still doing the Aquaphor, like the saran wrap on top, all of that stuff.
Yep, with this we're just gonna do Aquaphor because it is so small, but I have Tegaderm if I were to do something bigger that we could put over it and you would let it heal under the Tegaderm.
Awesome. So how long have you been doing tiny tattoos?
So Kenna actually taught me how to do tiny tattoos.
Oh, so you trained her?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep, so she gave me one here, I gave her one here, I did a bunch of people earlier today, and right now we're just touching up one that she actually got when she was learning how to do tiny tattoos.
I love it. I love it. And tiny tattoos, you guys, is the new craze. We don't need big tattoos anymore. We just need a little tiny thing, a little oomph to just show off who we are and add to our style and our sense of who we are, their sense of being. That's all we need. Tiny tattoos are the latest craze, the latest and greatest. And that's what we're doing here tonight at Nuyou Life Center. Botox Party, filler party, and teeth whitening and tiny tattoos.
Wherever I go, when you get the chance to